Hello and welcome to the channel. That didn't go as planned. There we go. So I'm updating the weights that I have here. As you can see right here, this is my sandbag, and I met my arbitrary requirements to up the weight. So I'm cutting into this mini sandbag I used to store set amounts of weight, and I'm gonna dump it in there. Now, the point of this video is to talk about the difference between performance and struggle. When I have had a really bad habit of pushing myself as hard as I possibly can. And honestly, it hasn't done much for me. Now, don't get me wrong. Put in effort and train hard. But there's a difference between performing at your limit, like what you own and what you're capable of, and then struggling and working off borrowed strength. And that borrowed strength is dangerous. Now, don't get me wrong. Should you be able to tap into it every once in a while? Yes, absolutely. Because you never know when you're going to need that level of strength. And hopefully you never do. But you might. You might need to be able to tap into that. So keep that in mind. But generally speaking, it occurred to me right now, when I think performance, I was thinking like an athlete, and I don't really know what it means to be an athlete. I was in cross country for a few years, and I would, again, just run as hard as I could or as fast as I could, and I wasn't very fast, so whatever. But then I started thinking of performance as like a concert or a play or a dance. And in those, the person who does that performance is not going to their absolute limit. They are performing something they've done many, many, many times. It's well within their skill range. It may challenge them physically, but it doesn't challenge their skill level. It doesn't get to the point where they're dancing, they're tightening up because of how hard they have to move or whatever, right? So here I'm thinking, and it worked very well, at least when I was training right now, I was pushing myself and I was trying to get as many reps as possible, but I was also slowing down enough that I wasn't exhausting myself and burning myself out and grinding myself into the ground. So there is a difference, right? And that's something to keep in consideration. Don't grind yourself down. Perform, make it an art, and enjoy the process. Anyway, get out there, do something, and have a good one.